Hi, I'm Malachi Keys, and welcome back to another Senior Spotlight. This week, Grady was on the show, and I sat down with her to talk about some of the things she's been doing in high school and what her post high school plans are. Hey, Emma, so you've been pretty active in student government over the last couple of years. I believe you've been a class officer. What have you learned the most from your time working, and what's a highlight you've had working in SEA?
I think my favorite thing to do is the leadership retreat. That's like one specific event, but from planning to attending, it's a pretty big event in SCA that we spend a lot of time in. But it brings a lot of different people together, and you meet a lot of people that you wouldn't typically meet. And it's a really cool way to just kind of like disconnect with all the social media. Everyone, like, you don't use your phone. You're just doing like team bonding leadership activities the whole time, and it's, I don't know, I feel like afterwards everyone's like, oh, I wish I didn't have social media. Like, that was so fun to actually like have in-person conversations with people. And I think I grow a lot every time I go. I was really bummed we couldn't do one this year, but that's definitely like one of my favorite weekends of the entire year, so planning that also.
Aside from student government and SEA, how have your extracurriculars molded you as a person and helped you grow?
As a freshman, I tried to get involved in a lot of different things, and I think I looked up to a lot of people that held positions in SCA or other had other cool things that they did around the school, and I really look up to them, and I just wanted to be like them, and I wanted to do as much as I could, so I tried to get involved in a lot of different things. I'm in a lot of clubs, I play a lot of sports, so just like meeting a bunch of people and growing in the sense that I'm like making connections with people that I wouldn't normally reach out to, wouldn't typically spend time out of school with. And I think those different like outlooks on life, having conversations with those people really, really helps a person grow. And the more you hear about other people's lives or troubles, the more you can really try to like empathize with people and understand where other people are coming from. And I think that just really makes you mature and helps you, sets you up for future when you are going to be out in the real world dealing with a bunch of people that aren't necessarily going to be like you, but you learn to work with them, and you learn to love all different kinds of people. It's really cool.
So you've played lacrosse all 4 years of high school, and you've played field hockey for the last two. What's that been like?
It's hasn't been the easiest path for sure, but I've I've learned a lot of, dealing with adversity. Like my coach Max, she one of her things that she always drills in is like, when you face adversity, you just keep going no matter what happens. And like going back to connecting with people, you just like learn how to work with people, learn how to work as a team, and learn how to like battle through that adversity, no matter what life throws your way, which I've had a lot of experience with recently.
So you've worked with Coach McElhaney for the last 4 years. What's something you've learned from her, and working under her and learning from her?
I mean, besides like battling from adversity, just to kind of like, put your head down and work. It's going to be hard some days, but mental toughness is so important. And you can do so much more. Your body can do so much more than you think it can. So not only like physically battling through those hard days when you're, sprinting and you feel like you're going to collapse, but like mentally the days that, you have a really hard test and you're like, you think you can't do it, just like keep going, keep trying your best. And, something that she says to a lot of like the team is, just try your best and we'll be proud of you. And I think that's really important. Like if you just give it 100% and people obviously can see that you're working hard, like they're going to be there for you, they're going to support you. So that's really important.
So, what are some of your post high school plans? Where are you going to college? Stuff like that.
So I have decided I'm going to attend the University of Georgia, and I applied as a biology major, but I think I'm going to switch to genetics, which is basically just like a more concentrated biology. And I would really love to go into something medical, so potentially like a physician assistant or like a physical therapist, maybe, or even like a practitioner, or something along those lines. Um, I've been I've been in PT a lot, and I really am fascinated by how the body works and how recovery works and all that stuff. And I really want to be able to be there to help other people through kind of what I've been through also. And I just love being around it.
And then lastly, what are you most thankful for during your time here at Albemarle?
I think Albemarle has taught me a lot of different lessons. It's a really cool place. I've met a lot of really, really cool people. Um, there's so many adults in the building that I feel like I can trust and I respect so much. So just kind of taking the lessons that they've taught me and carrying on through the next 4 years and beyond that, just about how, like work hard, treat people with respect, treat people with kindness, um, and just, do as much as I can, try to get involved as much as I can and try to absorb everything that I learn.
Once again, thank you so much, Emma, for being on the show. We really appreciate it. Once again, I'm Malachi Keys. Thank you so much for watching the Senior Spotlight.